We gotta chill out.
You're entering into a completely different career.
Maurice and Marsau had a deep conversation with Jaylen, and this moment revealed a lot about their dynamic. Jaylen came into this discussion ready to speak his truth, and you could tell he's been holding back for a long time. Maurice seemed guarded, standoffish, almost as if he didn't want to fully engage with what Jaylen was expressing.
But everything good with you, man? How the house coming along?
Yeah, man, everything good, man.
You ain't came by and see it yet.
No. Sometimes you want to get, invited over, right? You don't want to feel like, I'm coming over to criticize your project.
What you ordering? What you ordering? You ain't invited over?
I'm saying Jaylen is doing a lot of stuff on his own because he's figuring it out. It's your first investment. He doesn't want a lot of our input.
Wait a minute. I'm picking up a tone here.
What?
Do you feel a way about that?
About what? That he doesn't want input?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I think, first of all, I don't agree with it, but I'm not against it.
So I'm
though.
picking up a tone.
I'm not against it. All right, ultimately, this is Jaylen's idea, this is Jaylen's project, whatever. And then from family business conversations, everybody's like, hey, Maurice, you let us do it, and then you come in with all your criticisms.
There's a fear that the business is going to be run just like the household.
You run a business like you run a business. The household is completely different.
The more and more we talk about it, it doesn't sound like a family thing. It sounds like a dictatorship.
How?
Dictators treat people close to them very well. The further away that they are, they don't treat them that well.
So you feel like you're further away?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
That's the hierarchy.
So the hierarchy in the family. Maurice,
My
Kimmy.
mom, Monster, Jaylen.
Why would it be Monster above you? When I literally said Monster's last on the totem pole.
Well, he's last with knowledge. He's not last with favor and love.
And fair treatment.
I think that Maurice has a certain way of looking at life that works for him, and he kind of lives in his own world at times. I think that inability to see the world through others' eyes is probably prohibiting this relationship from reaching its full potential as of now.
I mean, I'm not trying to just speak for Jaylen, but I know he's not going to say it. There's a double standard when it comes to Jaylen and Monster.
You feel like that?
Yeah.
I don't want you to ever feel like you're not my son, or I don't want to treat you like you're exactly just like Monster to me. That's how I feel inside my heart, okay? So if you've ever felt like that, and if you ever feel like that in the future, just let me know. I apologize for the past, and this is a preemptive apology for the future.
Okay.
Feel free to ask upon me as if you were Monster.
Can I get a Lambo?
Well, no. He ain't got a Lambo.
Well, first of all, I like it. I mean, I appreciate that, Reese. I thought it was going to be much harder to get that out of you.
Every kid's gonna always wish that something was different, you know? And ultimately, I think that Jaylen has valid points. You know, at the end of the day, I don't want there ever to feel like there's a separation between the kids because I love each and every one of them.
Reese,
Go ahead.
what does Jaylen want?
He wants to grow in cybersecurity. He wants to grow his investment portfolio. He wanted to get involved in real estate. So he has some very difficult decisions that he has to make very quickly with his job because you put in applications all over, right? The Colorado deal, what's the result of that?
Actually, I do have to tell y'all something. I actually accepted a position in Colorado, and it starts at the end of this month.
Oh, congratulations.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, man. Is it what you want?
Kinda.
What do you mean?
It's in the field, but it's not the money that I wanted to be moving 17 hours away.
They can't pay you the top dollar.
For the last 3 years, I've taken the pay cut each year.
But Jaylen,
So I'm like, okay, we gotta chill out.
you're entering into a completely different career. If you're taking a pay cut because this is something that you want to do, then it's an investment.
Yeah.
right? It's not a pay cut. It's actually, I'm going to sacrifice so I can get further along in something I want to do. Right.
Yeah, that's
Right.
facts.
I think that everybody should be proud of the progress that Jaylen's making, and I'm excited to see, all that the world has for him.
When you look at the end result, Jaylen turned out to be a really good kid, and he's further along than most people.
Yeah, I think creating that bridge like we did today is to me is the best thing, because that right there allows you guys to have that conversation about, hey, man, and not in a condescending way.
Jaylen, like, I don't want to hear that.
No. I'm leaving. I don't want
Go on
you
the
to
couch.
be talking to him like, hey, man, hey, do you fear now? Hey, man, stop, bro. That's a way to get him to never open up again.
He kept a passive-aggressive energy, waiting for Marsau to steer the conversation instead of addressing things directly himself. Marsau, on the other hand, approached Jaylen in a completely different way. He listened, he understood, and he gave responses that showed he was actually processing what Jaylen was saying. That's why it's clear Jaylen feels a stronger connection to Marsau. He sees him as more of a father figure. Marsau takes the time to truly hear him, while Maurice appears stubborn and emotionally unavailable in moments like these. This wasn't just about family roles, it was about emotional presence. Jaylen didn't come into the conversation looking for a fight. He came to be understood. Marsau made that space possible, guiding the discussion so Jaylen's voice was heard. Moments like this show the importance of having direct, honest talks within a family. Avoiding the conversation doesn't make issues disappear, and Maurice's resistance contrasted sharply with Marsau's willingness to connect. This was one of those rare TV moments that felt raw and real, highlighting the difference between simply being present and actually showing up emotionally.